A fortuitous encounter. In a small cafe in the city center, Claudia was leafing through a book while waiting for her coffee. Raindrops softly tapped against the windows, creating a symphony that complemented her quiet reading. It was a gray afternoon, like so many others, until a stranger rushed into the cafe, shaking water off his coat. Lucas scanned the room for an empty table, but the place was packed. Spotting Claudia, he smiled shyly and approached. "Excuse me, would you mind if we share this table? It seems everyone had the same idea today." Claudia looked at him for a moment, surprised by his directness. Nodding, she closed her book and said, "Sure, no problem." Thus began a casual conversation that lasted much longer than expected. Lucas turned out to be charming, with a subtle sense of humor and a warmth Claudia hadn't encountered in a long time. They parted ways with the promise of meeting again. The connection grows in the following weeks, their meetings became frequent. Claudia and Lucas discovered shared interests that seemed to bond them irresistibly. Walks in the park, impromptu dinners, and long conversations under the stars became part of their routine. However, Claudia was hiding something. She had recently left a tumultuous relationship with Adrian, her ex-boyfriend, just 6 months ago. Though she convinced herself she was ready to move on, deep scars remained. One night, as Claudia and Lucas strolled by the river, she decided to share her story. Lucas listened attentively, holding her hand tightly. "I'm not perfect," he said, "but I promise I'll never hurt you." His words touched Claudia, but they also awakened her fears. Could she trust again? The past returns. Fate, always unpredictable, decided Adrian would reappear. One afternoon, while Claudia was shopping at a market, she saw him in the crowd. Adrian approached with a smile that seemed as sincere as it was deceitful. "Claudia, it's been so long, can we talk?" She tried to resist, but Adrian convinced her to have coffee. During their chat, he appeared remorseful, assuring her he had changed. Claudia, though cautious, couldn't help but feel something different about him. What if he truly had changed? Without telling Lucas, Claudia met with Adrian several times. Confusion began to consume her. Lucas noticed her distance and decided to confront her one day. "Claudia, is everything okay? I feel like something's changed between us." Unable to lie, she confessed she had seen Adrian. Lucas, hurt, asked for time to process it. Claudia, now torn between the past and the present, felt trapped. Decisions. Lucas, unable to sit idly by, decided to fight for Claudia. One night, he prepared a special dinner at his apartment. Claudia arrived, feeling guilty but also eager to clarify her feelings. "Claudia, I love you," Lucas said, looking into her eyes. "But I can't share your heart. I need to know if you're with me or still caught up in what you had with Adrian." Claudia felt a knot in her stomach. She knew she had to make a decision, but fear of making the wrong choice paralyzed her. That same night, Adrian called her. He insisted they meet, promising that this time everything would be different. Claudia agreed, but when she arrived at the meeting place, she encountered the same Adrian as always, manipulative and self-centered. Finally, she realized he hadn't changed. Rebirth. The next day, Claudia sought out Lucas. With her heart in her hands, she told him everything. She apologized for her indecision and assured him she had finally left the past behind. Lucas, though hurt, saw the sincerity in her eyes. He knew that love was also about forgiveness. He decided to give her another chance, but with one condition. "Let's build something new, Claudia. No shadows, no lies, just us." She agreed, determined to prove she could be worthy of his trust. Together, they decided to start over, learning to love each other with clean hearts and open futures. Epilogue. Rain fell again, just like the day they met. This time, under the same umbrella, Claudia and Lucas walked smiling, aware that true love is also a choice renewed every day. The end.